What you saying, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management, back with another video for you guys today. And as you guys can see by the title of this video, it is exactly 1 year since I quit my job. So for those of you who are new around here, who is new to the channel, who has not been around here in the last 1 year, June 14th, 1 year ago, I quit my job, as you guys can see from this video. So go check that one out if you've not watched it already. And of course, today I'd just like to talk a little bit about my experience in the last 1 year. So I'd just like to say, before you do quit your job, if you are thinking about it, first watch this video and then decide if you really want to quit your job. Secondly, this video is not advising you to quit your job. And thirdly, everybody's different, so make your decisions based upon what you want to do. So before we go into my experiences over the last 1 year, I'd just like to give us a little bit of background about my life before I quit my job and my life now. And of course, explain what has gone on in the last 1 year. I was doing YouTube, yes, but I was also working in a bank. I was working in a mortgage bank. So of course, each and every day I was going into the office, driving to the office, working my 9 to 5, getting things done when it came to home loans and mortgages. And of course, that was a different life. And of course, it was the usual, waking up, driving to work, sitting maybe sometimes through traffic, getting to work, working from 9 till 4:30, 5 o'clock, then afterwards going to hang out with my friends, do that kind of thing. For those of you who also don't know, if you're new to the channel, if you go back to the old videos from around this time last year, I was also going to the gym at 4 a.m, 4:30 in the morning, and taking time to work out because obviously I didn't have time during the day. After work, I usually chill with friends, maybe do some side hustles, that kind of thing. But let's talk about what's gone on since I quit my job on that day. Now, of course, as you guys may know, I've done many different things. I've flipped many different items, mainly doorbells. I've coached one-on-one sessions. I've coached group sessions. I've built Instagram pages. I've traveled. I've written ebooks. I've continued to make YouTube videos. And most importantly, I think overall, I've had a lot more time to myself for my own personal development. So of course, all of those things there are many different things. And you're probably wondering why I did those kind of things. Well, of course, if you don't have a 9 to 5, if you don't have an income source coming in each and every month, or each and every week, or each and every 2 weeks, guess what? Of course, you're gonna have to make your own money. Of course, you're gonna have to make your own way. You're gonna have to get paid somehow. So many of you know I have my smartwatch business, Time Gear Watches, and that's probably been the most consistent thing over the last 1 year period. But I would like to say that obviously this is not what I survive on, this is not what I used to live. This is like a side hustle for me. But like I said, all the other things I did, flipping items, doing one-on-one sessions, trying different things out, was obviously trying to create different side hustles, different forms of income, so I didn't have to worry about not having any money. As you guys know, this is the money management. So we talk about making money, we talk about creating forms of income, we talk about how to save money, being cost efficient, all those kind of things. So it wouldn't make sense if I just sat around, did nothing, and had no money coming in. So yes, I've done all those different kind of things. I've lived off those kind of things. And the funny thing is, while I did all those kind of things, what I found most useful is how I learned to manage my time. What you guys may not know already is that it doesn't matter how much money you have, it doesn't matter how much money you earn, from side hustles, from 9 to 5, from anything. The most important thing is always your time. If you have your time freedom, you can do whatever you want, whenever you want to. That's a great feeling. But of course, if you're lazy, you're someone who needs a push, you're not always someone who does things yourself without, someone else pushing you to do them. This kind of thing is not really for you. There are many of us out here who can do things, who are independent, who actually are goal-driven, who like to succeed, who like to push for, higher things, who don't need anyone else to be in charge of us. But also the reason I'm saying that is because I always hear a lot of people saying you should quit your 9 to 5, you should quit your job, you should do this and that. Well, I do agree, but it's to a certain extent because for you guys, for example, if you're not a fan of, being unstable, if you're not a fan of, things being unsure, uncertain, not knowing where your next money's coming in from, well, this might not be for you because you really have to learn to hustle. You really have to learn to, find a way to make money. Remember in October, November period, as you guys remember, I was traveling. That period there, right before that, I started flipping a lot of doorbells because I had to make money so that I could travel with that money. And of course, make money so I could spend some money during my travel. So in that case, without a 9 to 5, without a paycheck coming in each and every week, each and every 2 weeks, well, like I said, you're gonna have to create money. You're gonna have to create a source of income. As you guys know, I trade stocks, but I'm not gonna be, pulling money out of stocks each and every week to pay for things. That completely defeats the whole purpose of compound interest, of, unrealized gains. It doesn't make any sense in that case. So again, back to what I was saying. If you guys don't like being unstable, it's definitely not for you. If you guys are hustlers, if you guys are ready to, try and work, try and do things to create your own form of income, then this kind of thing is definitely for you. And what I definitely recommend is that you do it from young. You definitely start off by doing it when you're younger. Because you don't have, family to rely on, you don't have people who are relying on you, you don't have people who are depending on you, you don't have, things holding you back. And if you have enough saved up, this is something I definitely recommend, even if it's just 6 months, even if for a year. These kind of things teach you a lot about yourself. These things help you grow. These things make you grow because they force you to be uncomfortable. And when you're uncomfortable, as you all know, you definitely grow. Like I said, everything I did, over the last 1 year period, I'm very happy. I'm very grateful for the experience. I'm very happy that I had the opportunity to do so. Looking back, I think, over the last 1 year period, I could have used my time a bit more efficiently because again, like I said, if someone's not pushing you each and every day, it's not always easy to get up and grind and work hard. I do it most days, but there are just some days that you need that extra push, you need that extra kick from somewhere. I think in that case, you have to judge for yourself if you're that kind of person who needs a push, or if you're that person who can get on with things without needing anyone else to tell you what to do. It's all well and good seeing on social media, CEO, serial entrepreneur, my own boss. But when it comes down to it, it is nowhere near as easy as you think. And it's nowhere near as easy as I thought. One of the most difficult things I found along the path was the aspect of consistency. The first 2, 3, 4 days, I pushed to find clients. I found people who wanted to get one-on-one sessions. I found loads of different things to do. But after a while, there comes a point, 3 months down the line, 4 months down the line, you're like, should I do something else? Should I try something else? You might travel a bit like I did and think, okay, my mind's open up now. I've got time for myself. I've had time to, get some personal development done. But you still think to yourself, when I go back to, doing what I do in my everyday life, what am I going to do? You always see people on social media showing that they're their own boss, doing whatever they want, traveling, making money from their phone or whatever they do. And yeah, that's all cool. But it is a lot of hard work to get there. And that's what I realized over the last 1 year period. I'm a lot better off now than I was back then. I have a lot better time management. I'm more in control of my time. But I still do not have as much money as I would have expected at this point last year. So that is telling you that although making money, is a possibility, it's quite simple, it is not actually that easy. There are so many options, there are so many different ways, there are so many different things people try, but only certain things actually do work. Added to that, I think over this 1 year period, I've definitely become a lot more mature. When you're out of your comfort zone, when you're not working for someone, when you have to do things on your own, you have to depend on yourself, you definitely grow more mature. You definitely understand more about yourself and also about life in general. You start to realize that you have to provide value to people on this earth. It doesn't matter what you do. Your energy has to be up, your products have to be good, your service has to be reliable, you have to be able to show love, you have to pick out which friendships are for you, which friendships aren't for you, you have to realize who you should be connecting with, which people you shouldn't be talking to. I'm telling you, there are so many different things you will learn on this kind of journey. So for those of you who are thinking about quitting your job, this is what I'll tell you to do. If you have a 9 to 5, use that 9 to 5 to fuel the possible side hustle you have. If you don't already have a side hustle, definitely take up one. There are so many videos on this channel that show you how to do a side hustle, that show you different types of side hustles you can do. So go check those out. But like I said, get that source of income from that 9 to 5, that paycheck every 2 weeks, every month, and use it to fuel your side hustle. Use it so you have something that's bringing you a lot of money each and every month. That's almost matching your 9 to 5. Because at one point you're going to see, not only will it eventually match your 9 to 5, but eventually it will overtake your 9 to 5. And that is the situation that we all aspire to get to. When I left my job 1 year ago, I had side hustles, but I definitely did not have anything which was matching my 9 to 5. And I think the first couple of months, that was the kind of thing which shook me a little bit. I traveled right after I quit my job, a few weeks after. And when it came to that kind of thing, it was good. I was rationing, I was being careful, I was seeing how much I was spending on certain things. But what would have been a lot better, what would have been a lot more beneficial to me is if I had a source of income, which was coming in, which was passive. So passive income in that case, from a side hustle, maybe from a website, maybe from client services, maybe from anything. If you have a system in place, you'll go very far. If you don't have a system in place, you'll struggle. So overall, like I said, when it comes to quitting your job, to try something else, to try being your own person, to try being your own boss, I would definitely say, build up, a savings account, build up different streams of income, build up some passive income, have something ready so you have something to fall back on. It is definitely a great experience, definitely something different, but again, it is not for everyone. And so if you're not like someone who I've mentioned in this video or described in this video, if you're not someone who's like me, based on the experience I've told you about, I'll definitely say do not do it yet. If you can do it in the future. Don't do it yet. You're not that kind of person, you're not ready for it. It's a up and down journey, just like every entrepreneurial journey is. You definitely have to be prepared for this kind of journey. You can't just jump out and try anything. That's not gonna work for you. You have to be prepared because otherwise your heart rate's gonna be going up and down and you don't want that to happen. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed my little talk today. I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of my experience over the last 1 year since I quit my job. And again, if you've not watched that video, go back and check it out. I'll link it actually. The first link in the description will be that video from last year. It's definitely something I always wanted to do and I got a chance to do that, so I'm grateful. Now lastly, I just want to mention something to you guys. If you guys would like to see me do some stock analysis, stock breakdowns, each and every day or every other day or once a week, please let me know. Everybody has different opinions on what they'd like to see on this channel. I'm open to do many things because I do many different things in my everyday life. Please let me know what you guys want to see, especially when it comes to stocks. Right now, the market's going crazy, and I'd definitely love to talk a little bit more about that. So let me know again what you guys would like to see in regards to stocks. I can do pre-market, I can do after-market hours, I can do whatever you guys want. A watch list, it depends. Just let me know because I do it each and every day anyway for myself, so it'll be interesting to share that with you guys, depending on what you guys want to see. So tomorrow is your Monday motivation. Make sure you guys are back here for that one, as always. But that's it for this, you guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I've got money making, you got money making. See you guys tomorrow for Monday motivation. Peace.